weeks ago, Ole Miss upset 14th-ranked Mississippi State inside the Hub. And today, the Rebels look to upset 22nd-ranked MSU, but this time it was inside the Pavilion. Kermit Davis and Ben Howland meeting again. The Rebels taking on the Bulldogs in a must-win conference game for the second time this season. Defense going for the Rebels early. Robert Woodard blocked the Bree and Tyree shot, or blocked by Bree and Tyree. Tyree leading the break, the crossover plus the screen, knocks down a triple there. Some more D action from the Land Sharks. Nick Weatherspoon this time. He's going to get blocked by Terrence Davis. Davis leading the break, finds Tyree open in the corner for the three, the pull-up, and the splash. The Rebels answer with a 13-0 run, but MSU would come back and make a run of its own. Tyson Carter this time finding Q Weatherspoon, hand in his face, doesn't matter. MSU answers with a 7-0 run of their own. Back and forth for the rest of the first half. Lamar Peters finding Robert Woodard on the baseline. Don't jump. Woodard with a ferocious jam puts MSU up by 2. The Rebels on the break. Devontae Shuler battling through a foot injury, but what foot injury? The smooth lay-in for 2 to make it a one-possession game. The clock ticking for the Bulldogs. Lamar Peters can't get the shot to go, but Reggie Perry right there to clean up the mess. The tip-in at the buzzer. MSU trailed by 4 going into the break. And now in the second half, Bulldogs down by 1. Tyson Carter driving, kicks to Reggie Perry in the corner for the triple. The big fella stepping out from deep. The Dogs leading by 2, but Bree and Tyree giving MSU nightmares right to the hole for 2. A quick 5-0 run for Bree and Tyree, and Ole Miss down by 3. The Bulldogs trying to close. Lamar Peters step back mid-range. Jay is off, but Reggie Perry, the grown man board, plus the harm, the freshman owning inside the paint. But Tyree says not so fast. A quick inbounds triple with the defender in the grill ties the ball game at 73. The day would belong to number 1. Peters driving, kick to Perry for 3. The nail in the coffin. The Bulldogs get their first win in Oxford since 2011. Back to 500 in the SEC. WCBI Sports' Tom Eppel joins us live from Oxford with more.
Courtney, Mississippi State senior guard Quindary Weatherspoon was fantastic, 27 points, but that's what you would expect from your senior guard. It was one of the youngest of the Bulldogs that stepped up in one of the biggest spots of the year. Reggie Perry, all of this belonged to the freshman. 21 points, 11 boards, 7 of those on the offensive end. Reggie Perry was a big reason why Mississippi State walks out of Oxford with a win that gets them back to 500 in the SEC. Head coach Ben Howland had a lot of praise for Perry's physicality and his mittens.
It's just his focus, his size, his strength, his hands. He has really, really good hands, phenomenal hands. You know, some of the best gloves I've ever seen on a player, and that's saying something. He has great hands, and so if anything's in his area, he's going to snatch it.
My confidence has been up pretty much since we started SEC after the first game, and my teammates have done a good job of putting me in the right position and keeping me motivated.
I just wanted to try to get a win. I didn't really care who it was. Just try to get us back to 500 and try to get on the winning side in the SEC for the first time this year.
How does confidence ever affect effort? But no way that would ever happen. At least I've never been on a team where confidence affected effort. I mean, it may affect shooting, may affect playmaking, but I mean, come on now. We're leading them in the SEC standings going in this game. So, I mean, I just thought they came right in, hit us right in the mouth. We couldn't keep them off the offensive boards, and that was the game.
I mean, just want to, like, you ball getters. I think we don't have enough ball getters on our team. Just we have to have more ball getters. Go get the ball. It's just that simple.
Ole Miss head coach Kermit Davis talked at length in the postgame about his disappointment in his team's lack of effort, something you don't want to be talking about 8 games into the SEC season. Ole Miss is going to have to jump back on the horse, having lost 5 of their last 6 games. The next time we'll see both of these teams, Mississippi State in action on Wednesday against an LSU team that very likely could be in the top 15 come Wednesday, and Ole Miss will try and get back into a good vibe, get a win in the one in the win column against A&M back here in the Pavilion on Wednesday night as well. But for now, reporting here inside the Pavilion in Oxford, Tom Eppel for WCBI Sports.